On Remembrance Day, we pause to remember the heroism and sacrifice of Canadian soldiers who have defended our country and those who continue to do so at the risk of their own lives. Bravely, selflessly, on our behalf, they have forged the freedoms, the peace, and the opportunities that we enjoy every day. My remembering always takes on a very personal face. My father, Howard Dwight Honsinger, was one of those who proudly served his country. As a 16-year-old kid from Fergus, Ontario, he was eager to join the Canadian Army, and he did. Something of a fugitive from the insignificance of a small town, World War II was his ticket to see the world and do something significant with his life. Fiercely proud of his uniform and his country, he landed on the beaches of Normandy to engage Hitler's Third Reich, June 6, 1944. He was still only 19 years old. He couldn't anticipate that he was in for the fight of his life. Of D-Day, a destiny-altering day, he later wrote, "I was there. I will remember the crashing of the waves that threatened to submerge the shallow boats. We could not escape from the wet chill of the water and the foreboding silence that descended at dusk. Then the coast of France appeared on the horizon like a thin blue line. As we prepared to land, there came the stunning explosion of bombs and shells. The cries of the wounded, unspeakable loneliness, the fear of death clutching at our hearts with invisible fingers. Then somehow, a deep calm. In the purgatory of the conflict, courage was born to enable us to do what had to be done. But there was something else I'll never forget. A trench on the beach became a chapel for me. Eternity seemed very near. There was the still, small voice of God within my heart. I was conscious that if I died, I was not prepared to meet God. I wanted to be at peace with Him. My soul refused to be comforted, and then I remembered the voice of my Christian aunt who had tried to penetrate my drunken stupor as I said farewell before heading overseas. She said, "Howard, if you ever want to get right with God, just pray, 'Oh God, be merciful to me, a sinner.'" As I prayed, I had a sense of the nearness of a protecting presence. God was with me. I alternately cursed and prayed as the battle raged. God was patient. He knew my heart. He spared me from death. When the war ended, I came home. And at a small church, I heard a good news message preached, and I responded to my need for forgiveness. I prayed again, "Oh God, be merciful to me, a sinner." Something amazing happened. I was born again. Supernaturally converted, God came into my life. Sin's power was broken. The peace of God flooded my battle-weary soul.